What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. So today, DD15, it's got 570 something thousand miles on it. We did a valve adjustment at 501,000 miles on it. So just when it reached that peak of 500,000 miles, everything was good. I plugged into the computer, had some codes for an SCR temperature, went ahead and did a relative compression test. Now I know that's not the end all be all. I'll show you guys the results in a second. I did print them out. So again, just to show you guys how many miles are on the truck. Alrighty, let's take a look. So, did a compression test on it. Not happy with the results at all. Cylinder number 3 was at 47%. So, what does that tell me? That potentially valves are being worn out way too fast on a truck like this. And here we go. So look at that. It's only at 570, 451. Not very happy with that at all. The good thing is the guy does have a warranty on the truck, an extended warranty from Detroit. I don't know exactly the specifics behind the warranty, so he's going to have to take that to the dealership, and then hopefully they'll be able to take care of that for him. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to confirm my suspicions that we do have the number 3 out of adjustment. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go ahead and take this all apart. We're just going to verify the lash on pretty much everything. I just want to confirm, and if I need to make an adjustment, I will make the adjustment. I will retest again and see if that number has improved. If it has, great, then I know the issue's there in the cylinder head, and he's going to hopefully have to follow up with the warranty insurance people, and hopefully they'll get him a new cylinder head. I don't know exactly what the process is with that, but hopefully they'll be able to honor it and go from there. So again, we're going to take this apart. We're going to check the adjustments. I'll show you what I find, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so here's the printout for that truck. Again, 570,000 miles, and here are the results. There are the last 6 of the VIN, Larry Nancy 1317, and there is the printout for the compression test. Again, it's an automatic compression test, and check it out. Number 1, 2, 3. 3 is the big problem child, in my opinion, 47%. That is a failed compression test, at least for that cylinder. I don't know what the results are yet because the rain and the weather kind of got a jump on us, and I got to shut it down anyway. It's Christmas Eve. So when we get back, we're going to go ahead and check the valves. I'm going to show you guys what we found as far as all the cylinders, but specifically number 3 is what I'm going to check. If I need to make adjustments, I'll go ahead and do that. And for me, out of adjustment within, 65, 70,000 miles is not a good thing. So we'll find out, guys. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. We'll be back. Okay, guys, good morning. Happy Thursday, day after Christmas. We're back. Got to get this truck going so this guy can get back on the road. And this is the truck that we just did the compression test where it showed number 3 had a relative low compression. Now, again, doing a compression test isn't the end all be all, but it kind of gives an idea of what's going on. It's up to you as the mechanic or as the person that's looking at this truck to determine, hey, I have an issue or I don't have an issue. So easiest way to do that is, again, take off the valve cover, go through the normal process of checking the adjustments, checking the lash. So this is the intake one that we're going to do. It's going to be 0.016 or 0.406. This is the intake one. So I'm going to check 3, 5, and 6. I just checked number 3 and I haven't adjusted it yet. It was a little tight to get the filler gauge. Sorry, a little. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so a little tight to get the filler gauge into that one. This one was okay. I did check number 5. Number 5 was okay on the right, and on the left was a little tight, a little bit tighter than what I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust. I'm going to run the overhead again, just to kind of see what's going on, and then I'm going to test the compression again, and hopefully those numbers improved, which I think they will. But let me show you guys what I found, and we'll go from there. So again, I haven't made the adjustments, but I am going to make the adjustment. So you're going to see for yourself. Hopefully I can do this one-handed. There's my gauge. And so it goes in pretty easy, but then it kind of stops right there. It kind of gets stuck. So I like to typically, let me give you a different view, a different angle. So it kind of gets stuck right in the middle, which is kind of what it should do. But it's a little too tight for my liking. So it is possible that there might be an issue here where I need to make the adjustment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the adjustments, but I'm going to do them all across the board. Sorry, let me show you guys this one here. See, look at that one. That one actually I like. Slips a lot nicer. I don't have to worry about fighting it. So this one definitely is a little bit tighter. So we're going to make the adjustment there. Here's the number 5. think this one was the one here. Let me switch the camera over a little bit, and then that way I can show. Hold on. That way I can show you guys what I saw the first time I checked this. Now again, I'm doing this one-handed, a little more difficult, so I'm holding the camera. All right, let's see if we can slip that in there and check our lash. There we go. So look at that. Can you guys see that? There we go. And it's kind of the same thing where it gets stuck. It should have a nice little slip and a drag. So it should slip right in and kind of catch. This one's just really struggling. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna make the adjustments all over again just to be on the safe side. And if the problem returns when the guy comes back, then there's probably an issue somewhere else on the actual cylinder head itself. So let's make the adjustments. I'm not gonna show you guys that stuff because it's kind of boring, but once I'm done with the adjustments, I'll put all this shit back together. I will go ahead and do a relative compression test again, and let's see if those numbers improve. I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, guys, so we are checking out the other, hold on, guys. All right, guys, so we're checking out the valves on this DD15. So I went ahead and checked what I call the second rotation, or TDC 6. So right now I'm at TDC 1, and I'm gonna check 1, 2, and 4. So what I did is right now I checked, and I didn't record it. However, when I'm installing the gauge itself, I was barely able to get just the front end of that on here. So possibly out of adjustment. So again, I'm just doing a valve adjustment all across the board. I'm gonna test again the compression to show you guys if it made a difference. If it did, then we know that's good. If it's out of adjustment again so soon, I mean, it could be something to do with mileage or hours, or maybe there's something else going on here. But for now, that's what I wanna do, is I wanna prove, or I wanna find out exactly what the problem is, or if there is a problem. Because again, out of adjustment in 65, 70,000 miles kind of seems a little strange to me, if you ask me. But anyway, so we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna retest. I'm gonna show you guys the results as we're doing it. Okay, guys, so we went ahead and did the valve adjustment on this truck. And again, we did the valve adjustment prior to that at 501,000 miles, right around there. And the truck itself is currently at 570,000 miles. So went ahead and did the valve adjustment. There were a few valves that were kind of a little out of whack. Now, somebody commented and said, hey, if batteries are a little low, that may cause that, which is true. So I started up the truck just a little bit, temperature didn't even rise or anything. So you can see right over there to the bottom right, still less than 100 degrees, which is good. So right now what I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and do a relative compression test. I'm gonna try to set this up so this way you guys can see the results. Hopefully this phone will stay. Nope, not staying, not today, huh? All right. Good Lord, when you want your phone to work, it never works. All right, hold on, guys. All right, let's try it a different way. I'm gonna put the laptop up here. I'm gonna go ahead and perform the compression test so you guys can see for yourselves what's going on. Let's crank and let's see what happens. Still sounds a little hesitant, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Now remember, the number 3, if I'm not mistaken, was at 40-something% and still at 49. So potentially, yes, something's going on there. Unfortunately, customer may have to take that over to Freightliner and have them deal with that, possibly on the warranty side of it. I want to let it warm up a little bit. I'm going to try it again in a little bit and see what goes from there. But for now, that went from 40-something% to 49, which to me is not great. Nobody ever wants to hear that. And again, truck only has 570,000 miles on it. So we'll see what's going on. So I'm going to warm up the truck a little bit, and then I'll retest and go from there. So hopefully customer can at least take it to Freightliner, because again, I know he has an extended warranty, which I'm glad that he purchased one, and we'll go from there, guys. So unfortunately, it might be some bad news, but let's find out. Let the truck run and we'll go from there. So hope this video helps out a little bit. Guys, have a great day. Just a quick little something. So I can still hear a slight hissing. You can hear kind of a little, typically that might be a valve that's not seating right, or something's going on. I don't know for sure. However, that could be that cylinder. But like I said, I'm gonna let it warm up. I'm gonna explain to the customer my findings, and hopefully that'll give him some sense of direction as to what he wants to do with this truck. So guys, again, it sucks. I mean, the truck potentially only has 570,000 miles on it. I don't know what the hours are on it. Let me turn that off for a second. 1 second here. Okay, so yeah, 570,000 miles. So potentially there is an issue with cylinder head. I don't know, but I'm gonna let my customer, I'm gonna explain to him, let him know what's going on. So yeah, it's not always good news, guys, but like I said, hopefully there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Guys, have yourself a great day. Have a happy new year, and I will talk to you all later.